It's nippy. It's nippy. I'm not nippy, but it is. The weather is nippy. Listen. Winter's coming. Dear Mom, can we have a little bit more warm weather? Because you know how I am when it gets super, super cold. My body is a barometer. Baker used to call me his little weather witch, but it's more than I'm a weather barometer in itself. I feel when the weather's getting ready to change it's going to be a challenging winter, okay? So I'm trying to get myself accustomed to that. Naked and afraid from the inside, but not naked, but covered up. Anyway, this Ranger Manger Show, happy Monday, yo. So this is going to be short, and it's Val Talks Movies and other stuff, aka people who think they can do what you do, but they can't. And this is how it shows. Not that I was going to talk about this, but the AI kept popping it up. So I don't know if that was the artificial intelligence, the alien intelligence, or the actress intelligence. But let's talk about Miss Marvel, or the Marvels. Now, those of you who know me, I'm sorry, my hair is in my shirt, and it's like, I feel like it's bulking up, see. And by the way, I'm sipping on some pomegranate tea. No, hibiscus tea. Yeah, strawberry. Good stuff. I haven't had my coffee yet because I haven't eaten yet. And coffee literally, well, I mean, you can drink coffee on an empty stomach, clearly. But I'm learning how to drink coffee after, because that helps with my digestion. Because your digestion is important in the wintertime as it is in the summer and the springtime. And you still need to hydrate, okay? Because, listen, your body dries out. I mean, good gosh. I love you know who I love cuddling to? I love cuddling to my electric blanket. Let me tell you, the minute I jump into bed, it's like, it's like my electric blanket is like ecstasy to be like, do I want to share this with anybody this winter? No, it's just me and my blankie, okay? But okay, let's get back to the point. First and second Gemini house kicked in. Pisces, my friend, I can handle it. Like Miss Marvel, you all know that I am a superhero, right? You don't? Really? You don't? You don't see the prototype? You don't see the archetype? Okay, that's all right. But since y'all want to know, and somebody said, Dal, nobody didn't ask you. You don't know. That's a problem when people start talking about shit they don't know. Have you interviewed me personally? Do you want to be on the Ranger Manger Show personally? Do you want to talk and have your cameras rolling, okay? Have several cameras rolling from everybody. Because I just don't want your little sus-ass camera and your little setup tricks. Bitch, I'm not that bitch. See, I know too much, but that's okay. You can have it. But when you come in my territory and come for me, oh, Lilith is in full form, you see. The queen be ruling and the queen be crowned, all right? And that queen be me. Queen bee. Of anything I want to be. Apparently. I don't know. I could be delusional. What would that person out in Vegas say? She's delusional Pisces. Looks like you're the delusional one. Okay, you will kiss my feet. But never mind. I'm just flexing, or am I? You better read your Bible again. Anyway, back to Miss Marvel. You know what? I'm going to tell you why it should have worked. Because we would have loved to see, because the first movie, now, I'm not going to lie. The first movie was to me, but I was trying to go for it because, you know, I was raised up like that, like the Xena superheroes. See, you all don't remember back in the day. Remember the Great America? Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. You know, all that time with Wonder Woman and you all don't remember Isis. Now, the problem is you did not see a lot of black female superheroes, even though in comic books you had black female superheroes. A lot of those superheroes and as well as the villain, a lot of them in the comics were actually black, but they would not translate over. No, they wouldn't let them translate over to the film because, you know, Hollywood's always been racist like that. Let's be real. Hollywood is racist as fuck. That's just a given. I mean, you know, you want to come to me, what's up? You want to talk about reality? I keep telling you, I'm not the same stupid ass. I'm not stupid, period. And I'm not some dizzy little bitch that you can roll up on me and you think you're going to fuck me for a fee. Bitch, I will fuck you. Okay, mother. Ooh. Speaking your Arturian voice is that part. Woo-wee! It's going to be a cold season, and that cold might be me. Santa says. Some of y'all ain't getting presents in your stockings. Some of y'all won't have stockings at all. But that's another story for another day. Now it's time for me to play some ball. So this ball we're going to talk about is Miss Marvel in the Hollywood ball of how is this spiraling out of control. This game is spiraling because they're bleeding money, and they want to blame it on the black director who's a female. Now there's a couple of reasons why this is right and wrong. Number one, I think they knew it was going to fail. I have seen people do that in politics and in government, where they know that their governmental or whatever, their city or whatever little local government they got going on, that they know is starting to crash and fall. So they will put a black woman up there so it can fall upon her, and they can blame it as they say, we can blame it on all y'all, meaning us, the black women. See, that's what happens when you have treacherous white men and treacherous evil black men too, because I keep telling you, these people, you keep choosing by colors, but they're playing you. Because the people who you think are villains, you're picking who you think is a superhero, but they're sleeping with the villains too. Money, 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 money. But what I know. And by the way, shout out to City View. By the way, if you think you're going to do what I do and without I'm just saying do what you do. But now I see you want to take on more things, like knowing that I'm one of the best writers, not even just in this town, but period. My copywriting skills, my writing skills in general, my script writing skills, ask the folks at Beasley Broadcasting, ask the folks whose business went up. Whenever I come around, you ever notice how business goes up? But when you live in a copycat town, remember, a prophet in their own hometown is never respected, always rejected. So you get these little bum motherfuckers, and that's who they respect. Well, okay, you keep doing that. But when you come in my territory right now, my mom and my dad tell me, girl, you better clap back. Because you know who you are right now. They just don't know who you are. And they think they can play you like a slave. You want to find out how well I can misbehave? Lilith don't play no games, honey. You will be hollering out my name if it's the last name you say before you go to the grave. Ooh, that sounded like a threat. No, that was a promise. That's the promise. So over the rainbow. What rainbow are you talking about? Remember? No, you don't. See, now every time we see a rainbow, we have a narrative in our head. But the rainbow was never about that. Can we go back to what it was originally about before this narrative got into everybody's view, and now all the money that you're sinking into these horrible projects, the money's turned into goo. You can't spend goo at the bank. You can't buy a house or buy a car with goo. But, do you? So which gets back to the narrative. It seemed like, because when I saw a couple of pictures, I saw the dreadlocks, and I saw the, the cross earrings and all this and all that. And I didn't know if that was photoshopped or what. But here's the deal. Right off the bat, no disrespect to Brie Larson, but not, and I mean, I actually kind of liked the first movie, but I made myself like it after I watched it a couple of times after it came on, because I don't spend my money on shit like that. I see everything, ironically. I mean, I see the movies before you do. How, Val? If I tell you, I'd have to kill you. Excuse me, my bad. Military brats do have manners. I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying. But me growing up with my mother and seeing strong, powerful women in my family, in reality, not drug addicts and everybody fucking on everybody's other. I mean, there were people like that, but I don't hang with those kids, and they were never my friends. You know what? The fact of the matter is, I used to hang with everybody. I didn't judge anybody, but the fact of the matter is, they judge you, because if you don't do the same things that they do, they look at you like there's something wrong with you. So because I'm not a druggie, there's something wrong with me. Because I don't smoke all the time, there's something wrong with me. Because I don't fuck everybody, there's something wrong with me. Because I can hang out with the whole football team and have everybody like me and treat me like a little sister, but I'm not fucking the brothers, but there's something wrong with me. I'm doing just like her. You were never just like me. There's some people should be feeling that right now. You know you were a whore. A whore is a whore. Oh, well, Val, who's a whore? Yeah, it's kind of clear what a whore is. I mean, the definition is, you can Google it and you can find it in any dictionary. And right now everybody's showing you in Pictionary. Like, do I have to be in tape? Like, oh girl, you're slaying. Oh girl, you're so beautiful. Oh, do I have to show my whole body with a little bit of tape? And that's a slay. That's a flex. I bet you that bitch won't get married. Bet no real man with money will respect anybody like that. But you go ahead and you do you. And maybe they will for a minute, because they'll use you like a toy and they'll cast you off for the next boy. I said it. I'm putting a pause on myself, because you always get rid of. It's the things I could say. $1 billion ribs. But mommy says not today. Saturn and Pisces, you all don't believe in a living astrology, but trust me, it's saving a lot of you. Might even be saving me. From laying the smackdown on people who deserve it in reality. But anyway, back to the Marvels and why the epic failed, because some people out there want to know, what do you think about it? I think that she wasn't ready for it. I think that you did the narrative. I think that you found a black chick with some dreads or whatever. And I don't know, maybe she had some people that were on her team and she had some good people pushing her. You know what I mean? Like, you see a lot of people get behind people that they feel like they'll push. But they'll push these people who are not necessarily that good. I'm not saying that Nina DaCosta, whatever her name is good or bad. I'm just saying she was not good enough to handle that project, which was already starting to fail. And somebody knew that. It was either a double loss or a double win. Brie Larson was barely a strong enough character for the first time. But there were parts of that story that I wanted to like. That I was like, because you know me, I'm Miss Marvel all day in reality. But you know what? The writing was bad. The writing was bad. The director, and so being that she was the script writer and the director too. Oh yeah, girl, you can't blame the audience. This is on you. You can't blame the audience. You know, the whatever that was you said, misogynistic, violent, virulent, blah 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 blah. You know, a violent society. The whole movie was fucking violent. What are you fucking talking about? Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth? It's like you took a page right out of Word. You took a page out of somebody that feels some kind of way about themselves, and then, you gotta understand me. You gotta understand. Oh, we understand you well. Self-love and self-hatred is a horrible self. So, and especially, how did you climb to the top so fast? How did they give you that cash to do what you do? Who was really behind you? And which gets back to Bob Iger or whoever, the people at Disney or whatever, Marvel Universe. You know what? I do believe you could tell, you could tell when Stan Lee, you could tell when he died, he wasn't happy. I could. He was getting tired of it. Remember when Hawkeye tried to quit and get out, and then all of a sudden he almost had his legs cut off? Y'all be doing some weird, queer, crazy shit. These contracts you do in Hollywood, you know, man, there's a whole bunch of tricks. But, you know, when you haven't never signed a contract in the first place, you want to come up in my face with, bitch, I've signed no contracts with anybody. My contract is with God. And my God told me to let loose on all these frauds. You best go out and put your feet on the ground and you kiss Mother Nature today, because she's the only one that's keeping me from slaying your ass. Okay? K to all the K's, whoever the K's may be. You want to play which games on me? Okay, let's go. Let's see. Okay, mommy. She says stop baiting. But they baited me too. Catfished a goddess that they never knew. Oh, you didn't believe in the Orishas or God. Well, we believe in you. Spanking that ass the way we do. Anyway, so but yeah, the movies. Remember me, the one, the movie lover, the one who has the ability, the real eye. I mean, whatever. But the one who has the ability to see, that's not going to work. That's like that commercial. I'm gonna tell you that commercial. That commercial with what's the lady? What's the lady in the where this not? She says it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. Grandma, mama, it's not going to fit. Man, those pants, it's not going to fit. And then the guy goes in with the garage with the boat, and it's just like, right, and it's like, well played, my friend. I'm her. I can tell when it fits, and I can tell when it won't. All superhero women would probably have loved to like that movie, but it stunk. The writing was bad, the directing was bad, and the acting minimal, because even good actors can only act so well with a badly written and badly directed script. And we won't even talk about the AI troops. Everybody is so cheap now. You spend all this money on, what exactly did you spend all this money on when you do a lot of CGI shit? So a lot of people are padding their pockets. It's just like what Fort Bragg does. We say Fort Bragg over here. My crew, no, I'm with the right tribe. With Fort Liberty, you what? We still say Fort Bragg. Shout out to tribe. Sack, I'm sorry, man. I did not, I missed a week. I was in with the turkey gobblers thing, man. And I just I thought Ranger Jacob was kidding me. Was like, what do you mean? Because, we tease each other. And so I thought he was teasing me again. Like, what do you mean I missed it? Like, you missed it. Like, no, you kid with it. No, you missed it. And he was wondering because you were supposed to be. And I'm like, oh my God, that was because I don't know why I thought it was this Wednesday. I'm sorry, the timing and everything going on. But, so apologies to Sat. Because when I say I'm going to show up, I'm going to show up. So I feel kind of bad about that because I got lost so many times. A lot of stuff was happening last week, But, and then they trimmed my tree. But, thank you, Progress Energy, because, I know that's your way. Thank you. Anyway, though, back to the movie to get this out of the way. Remember all throughout this year, because I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Remember when I told you, now I don't know how Mission Impossible did. It should have did something. But remember how I told you Emancipation wasn't going to do shit? Remember how I told you Indiana Jones, I'm not feeling it? Remember there were several movies. All these movies have been bombs. Bomb after bomb after bomb. I told you Hollywood is dead, dying, and done. You might want to reinvest your money into real ones, real writers, real people. It's like people at City View. If you come out, and hang with my crew and start talking about the stuff that I do, and you don't, and you want to bypass me and I'm calling that because that's what people do. That's what locals do. They see you open the doors and plant the seeds, and they literally come in like bad crows and just, get everything you plant for greed. Going, look at what we done. So if I'm wrong, then I apologize. But you've already done that to me several times. No lie. All the papers around here have. Salute to the ones who've given me my credit. Fuck you to the ones who never gave me respect. You can forget it. If you think I'm going to let up on you, nope. Curses on everybody that messes with me and what I do. You better start recognizing real ones. What's happening in Hollywood can happen to you too. The Marvels could have been such I saw the pine straw drop. We're dropping leaves and dropping pine straw. Fall. Pride comes before the fall. Well, it's fall, y'all, and the pride is definitely falling. What pride might that be in? Some of y'all need to sit back and remember who was in this from the beginning. This narrative thing that you do, and this has long been a problem for me with gay people. Always want to say, we're just like black people too. Don't you ever let that come out of your mouth again with real activists who grew up with real activists who saw the fight and was in the fight. And it wasn't even about your gender, right? It was about fighting for equal rights. But first, black people had to fight for their rights. Get the land that you stole. Tell the stories that were never told. Fight for ourselves. And you want to come on in. See, I remember that time in Atlanta for the domestic violence vigil. You came to me. You came to me, Sister Imani, Sister Fire, whoever whatever. Well, those in Atlanta know me. You came to me, wanted me to speak at your vigil. I didn't come to you. And the name of my poem was Where's the Love, Brother? Because I was talking about the domestic violence between couples and wives. Who is this calling now? You know I answer phones, right? If it ain't about money, it's going to be funny. Hang on. Who is this? Who is this?
About a new low-cost final expense life insurance program that covers up to 100% of your funeral and burial expenses. Now, to generate the best price.
Nope. Lose my number. Not interested. Not interested. Did I confuse the AI? Do you not know what to do? Do you not know what to say? Who's calling me today? If it's not about insurance, it's about Medicare. Can we help you with your Medicare? Can we help you with your Social Security benefits? It's the police fund calling. Who's going to call me today? I'm working, okay? But you're still hanging on. Why? Are you going to turn around and play this and say, see, this is what she says. This is what she does. Okay, fine. Are you going to write about, notice how that took a little time. Are you going to write about a script about that and put a movie script behind the caller? Let's call this number back. Because it's that time. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Y'all going to learn today. Lilith just not play. Sagittarius and Capricorn season came early, by the way. So what number was this? Where we go? Where are they? There's that? Yeah. 9-8 unknown name. Yep. Let's do it.
The number you're trying to call is no longer in service.
Go figure. I could drop the mic on that. Y'all gonna pay me, right? You threaten me one more time, Daddy says he's coming for you. Daddy's coming for you anyway. You don't believe in God. God believes in you. Knows where you live, too. And guess what? Mother Nature does, too. Mother's everywhere. You ever seen the ground come right out from under a person? Right as they're sitting or standing there? Earthquakes are amazing things. So anyway, Heart the Herald, angel sing. What angel might you be? Mommy and Daddy says, don't be messing with me. Getting back to Hollywood, Hollywood, but Lilith wouldn't. Yay! Hey, Hollywood. He knows who I'm talking about. You're mighty quiet. Where's the mastermind? Pinky and the brain. I had an epiphany today. Yeah, I am. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Okay, yes, okay. Mommy says, pull back. You're. See, so if there is ever, I'm like waiting for, if there is ever a remotely a movie made about me and I get no money or no fee, I'm suing everybody. And you think I'm not stacking up shit? I'm stacking up receipts like checks. I'm already a trillionaire, bet. And I did not have to even do that fraud that you did. Man, y'all didn't even let the Cashapp guy live. God damn. That's gangster. Somebody's feeling some kind of way today, and yet I'm smiling. It's Monday. Monday, la da 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 da. Monday. Anyway, that's a cue that I gotta wrap this up. Wrap it up. Remember my Dave Chappelle said, wrap it up. So yeah, the movies, it's a wrap up of Hollywood. By the way, Timothy Chalamet and the Willy Wonka, that's gonna bomb too, okay? That movie, how much money did you put? And I keep hearing these stories about him, but just because he decided to have the narrative. So every time the Kardashians or somebody in that family date somebody, that's supposed to be a bag or a plug. Don't you know those devils ain't got no love? They don't even love themselves. How can they give love to you? And that little bit of money, a little bit of shit that they do and they give you, all that is going down the drain too, because you know, as they say, every bitch has their day, and that day has come for you. You rolled up on the wrong one to do the shit that you do. I don't care about those folks in Calabasas. I don't care about those folks in Philly. I don't care about those folks in New York or New Jersey, Canada, Japan, Russia, or whatever. Right now, I care about where I'm at right now. I care about where I eat and I live and I shit. And how I make money doing it. And I do it legitimately and legally, not on my back. But you want to steal on me, then you goddamn right I'm going to clap back. What would a military brat do that? And that's what you need to really think about when you're dealing with military-minded people and military brats. We're not these Nepo brats. We're not these ghetto brats. We're not these hood rich brats. We got a whole other mind. You really don't know us. But you're about to find out. Therapy. What type of therapy would that be? When in reality, you steal from everything we do and you make it about you. And then you want to come and play me? You want to come and bully me? You want to come and fair game me? You want to get your team. You're going to get your horde of people. You're going to get your horde of whores or whatever, male and female alike or whatever they, morphodites, whatever. You're going to get all those people after me just because I'm trying to live my life right and right for me. I don't say anybody's got to be like me, but when you force me to be like you, bitch, I will end you. One way or another. But mommy says, create. Daddy's got that. And your hubby too. You feed the MPs well, you family for life. You fucked around and messed with the wrong prototype. So Hollywood's going to have a whole bunch of ego deaths, and all their movies going to fail, right? At least so far, because I haven't seen one coming out that I'd spend money on. Like I said, Willy Wonka, no. Gene Wilder, that cannot be redone ever again. Johnny Depp, I will say, because Johnny Depp is just an icon in itself. And actually, because my husband and I, we actually saw Charlie. Was he living? I think he was. Was he with me? Yeah, because we actually saw. I know I was. So I think he was. We actually saw Charlie and but we actually saw the movie at the movies. One of the few times I've actually seen a movie at the movies. One of the few in the last times. And what was so cool was right before the movie. And this is me. This is me. This is a great example. See, this is a great example because again. Okay, Nichiren Soshi Buddhism and Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, which that seems to be my fallback whenever things get so crazy. I will start chanting like that. But I've said it before. I have actually shook the hand of General Director Williams twice. Me. Twice. People have been in there all their life. I ain't never shook the hand once. I have shaken the hand of President Ikeda once. People have been there 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And because they're itching this high And if you weren't about that life, they wouldn't even go near you. And I'm learning from that, like, you know what, that's a Sagittarian thing to do. Like, you got to stop going around people that not only don't match your energy, but pull from your energy. Addicts will always pull from your energy. They have nothing to give. They can't give anything to themselves. So they will always depend on you for help. And they will try to put you in the same situation that they're in, pretending, oh, you know, I'm a friend and we're there. They're going to hell and they want, well, you know, the whole saying that misery loves company. Clearly it does. How can you love somebody that doesn't even love themselves? You can't. So love you. Your best thing you can do is leave them in their mess. They got to feel it one way or the other. They're going to feel it. Many die. That's just how it is. That's just life. It's the circle of life. When people don't get it right, you die. Well, no, it's a reset. You'll come back in another life, will you, though? Have you had one of those people tell you that in the past life? I came back. Most of the time, if it's like Scrooge, you know, that Marley told you, that's not the way to go. But, yo, they do it anyway. Marley. No Scrooge today. Everybody died horribly, wearing chains. Not my fault. I'm not the one to blame. But you want to use my name and use my energy to make fame for you? The music industry is next. All of you. You want to send your goons and gangsters off of me to make your next rap hit? Bitch, I bet you'll be that next bitch. I just made you all my bitches. Oh, I heard the house pop. I'm like Good Witch Glinda today. I'm dropping houses from the top. Boom! Glinda was gangster. I'm getting my Good Witch Glinda on. Glinda, that was like the most Sagittarian. So what you gonna do? Make the Wizard of Oz now next? I wouldn't advise you to do that because you don't know how much money you'll lose. If you even, you know what? Go ahead. Do that. Go ahead. Spend your billions and trillions of dollars doing a remake of the Wizard of Oz, okay? How'd that work with the Wiz? Diana Ross was a love project, but man, no. But I will say, though, that if you watch The Wiz, you know, with different eyes, you can get the lesson in it of how Hollywood and the industry and people in general lie. There is a good lesson, actually, in The Wiz if you can get past, you know, the bullshit of it. But you can't do that movie no more. But go ahead. But it's like Willy Wonka. So after Johnny Depp, I didn't finish the story, and then I gotta go. So we're in the movie, where we're at, but we're in the movie and seeing Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and, you know, and everything just kind of goes dark. And for whatever, because we sit, you know, we either sit kind of up front or we sit in by the seats by the aisle because we like to because, you know, I think for whatever reason we really won't go into movies then, but we always like to sit where we can exit quickly because, you know, that I even when I was doing clubs, I want to know where the exits are. There's reasons for that. Tactical chick. You ain't gonna see me burned up in a goddamn club. When I start to get that vibe, that's it. I'm gone. Pew! That's why I said they should have came to me about the movies. And you want to turn around and make some shit on me and make a movie about me and I don't get any of my fee? Bitch, that's already a failure. Please believe me or not. Looking forward to it. I'd like to see you do it. But anyway, so we're sitting in the aisle, like the aisle seats. And I'm sitting, and maybe it's just me. Now, I don't know, because I know I was sitting at the aisle seat, so maybe he wasn't there. But I was sitting at the seat by the aisle. And so somebody comes and walks up. First, well, my mind just kind of like looked back. And I see somebody come up, and I see a guy in a top hat. I mean, it's dark, but I see the top hat, and I see this, and I see. They didn't do it at all theaters, but they actually had the Willy Wonka character walk in before the movie. And if you saw it, you saw it. Most missed it. I didn't. There's a lesson in that. I don't miss anything. So that being said, Timothy Chalamet or whoever he is, you know, the new Kardashian, you know, bitch wannabe. Well, I'm not saying, I mean, because he was kind of like funny on SNL. Drip. You know, smoked cheddar, you know, drip, water, drip, whatever. I did find that laughable. But that movie's going to be laughable too. Not necessarily to the directors, because I've seen the clips. Just because you put a black girl in it doesn't mean that that good black energy is going to come for you. White people be trying to pull off the good black energy like you tried to do that with MCU. Well, we got the black girl and she's got the dreads, and we got the black girl in the movie too. And so we put all these black, you know what? Y'all fucked up, because you're still not doing right. You're just doing the narrative types. But you don't pay the real people, right? Now that you're supposedly on or off the strike, you still need to go to the real writers, the real script writers, and those of us like me. There are a lot of people who think they can do what I do vocally. Like I can make commercials, or I can voice any type of character in any type of format. You would never know it was me. You could be hearing me now and not know it's me. I make my money quite well. Still doing my business. Real business. Talent still sells if you're in the right places. You don't make lots of money, but I'm good with that, okay? I'm right at the radar where I need to be. I don't need the IRS coming for me. I'm still paying out for, my one PPP, where I saw a whole bunch of actors and actresses and billionaires and politicians and preachers, totally violated all of that. But yeah, you come for me. And you think I'm going to go down without a fight? You really don't know military brats or a type, do you? Bet you're learning. So that's all I had to say. All that's to say, child, you were not ready. And they knew she wasn't ready. But please don't blame it on just because she was black. You picked the wrong black person to direct that. It was horribly written. It was horribly written. This wasn't because people are homophobic or this or that. Bitch, please. I didn't mean to call you that. But I'm just saying, I'm getting so sick and tired of people want to fall back on that same old narrative shit. Why don't you come to a real one? Remember, I've been in it, but not of it. My mom told me a long time ago when she took me to see Mahogany with Diana Ross. This what you want to do now? That Sagittarius energy is a genius. When mom goes quiet, so I'm learning. I'm in Sagittarius class, because that's my north node. That's where Saturn rides. Saturn gonna slay all these hoes. And daddy gonna come in and give my money. Anyway, and yeah. Shout out to, he knows who. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who make me smile. You literally make this life worthwhile. Well, I make this life worthwhile. But it's good to have people that you can smile and laugh at. And laugh with. I didn't say laugh at. Laugh with. That's what I meant. Well, we all laugh at each other. We find our own therapy. We find real energy, and that is priceless. Real energy, real therapy. And Mother Nature will teach you. You will learn or be learned. That's a Saturn return. A lot of people about to be burnt. A lot of people are burning. The world is turning. Oh my. I'm feeling great. It's Monday. Where's the moon at today? In me. Have a good day. And if you want to know what the next movie bomb will be, I don't know. Hollywood's going to have a time. They got to pay. All of them. All of you who went up the ladder on false premises and abused and sacrificed people the way that you did. Now that shit's coming back to you. Is JC going to save you? Is Diddy gonna diddy bop his way to save you? Got it. And the dog barks. That's it. Enough said. Puppy. Have a nice day. The Manger Show movie review. No, the cranberry commercial. I like that cranberry commercial. That's so cool. That's so cool. Anyway, that's it. Have a good one. Bye.